Hey everyone, this is Sally from Birdwatching NC. Today I want to take a minute to talk about my experience with Lensrentals.com. I've been pining for a while after the Canon R5, and I finally decided to go ahead and see what the mirrorless hype was all about. Although I love my Canon 5DS DSLR, I've been looking for a hybrid camera which I could shoot video on without always having to mount it to a tripod, even with a 600mm lens attached. On paper at least, the mirrorless R5 seemed to tick off all of those requirements, so now it was time to take one out for a test drive. I ended up renting one through Lensrentals.com and could not have been happier with that experience. My R5 arrived the day after I ordered on the Lensrentals website, which was pretty cool. The big cardboard box was thoughtfully labeled with some cute stickers letting me know which end was up. I gotta say, I appreciate a company with a good sense of humor. When I opened the box, I found a tightly sealed Pelican hard case, which contained a Lower Pro soft bag with the camera inside, along with batteries, a charger, a helpful return information packet brochure, new box tape, again with a humorous message written on it, for the return shipment, and a laminated Canon R5 cheat sheet tucked neatly into the Lower Pro bag. This attention to detail made opening the box a fun and exciting experience, and I couldn't wait to get that R5 out to play with it. The camera itself was in flawless condition, not a single scratch to be found, and since it was set up to the standard Canon factory settings, it only took me a few minutes to tweak the menu and buttons to my preferences. I'll have more examples of my first shots and videos from the R5 soon. Stay tuned. Although I'm a dedicated Canon shooter, Lensrentals has a huge inventory of gear you can rent from all the best manufacturers, including Nikon, Sony, Fuji, Pentax, and more. What's really neat is that they also carry all kinds of videography equipment too, which is super cool if you're a multimedia shooter. Plus, they've even got a dedicated wildlife photography bundle where you can rent body, lenses, memory cards, and yes, even batteries for one low price. If you're a new photographer, this takes all the guesswork out of trying to put together a suitable photography kit for a weekend birding trip. For experienced shooters, have you ever wanted to try before you buy your dream camera but don't have the time or money to spend on all that new fancy hotness? Having the ability to test out new gear removes the mystery from the process, which is a huge plus in my book. Lensrentals understands this kind of thing. So after trying out the gear for a period of time, let's say you love your rental equipment so much you want to keep it. Well, you can do that through their Lens Keeper program. By the way, the service department over at Lensrentals is top tier. They are committed to maintaining a very high standard when it comes to the condition of the gear that they rent out. This means that you can trust that the used equipment that you're buying from them is in well-working order. Because the equipment is used, you can even save a little money too at checkout. Better still, Lensrentals will even apply the cost of your rental fee towards the price of the gear you're purchasing. To sum it all up, I'm so glad that I used Lensrentals.com to try out the R5. It is such a neat thing to be able to have a place where I can get the gear that I want without waiting a million years to get it. As a birding photography guide, I absolutely love the rental idea, because this is a nice way to make bird and wildlife photography more accessible to everyone by removing the financial barriers which otherwise might keep people from getting out there to enjoy the great outdoors with a camera in hand. Going forward, I'll be recommending Lensrentals.com services and equipment to all of my guests. If you'd like to try out Lensrentals.com for yourself, check out the link in the description and use promo code BWNC15 at checkout to save 15% off your rental order. 10 out of 10 recommend Lensrentals.com. They rock. Thanks for watching and happy birding!